Local, late breaking. This is your first alert forecast.
A big change in our weather after a few weeks of tranquil, gorgeous, sunny skies and warm temps. Now it's time to talk possibility of rain and definite cool temperatures. Let's get to it tonight. Hope your Thursday has been great. Friday looks good, 41 to start. 74 in the afternoon, way above average in the afternoon, up above the average by 6 degrees. Outside right now in Tucson, fairly mild, 57 degrees. Our easterly to southerly wind now at 7 miles per hour. A couple of stops for you around the nation. One is here in Texas, Houston, if you're traveling, let's say, via Continental into IAH, or if you're headed into Hobby from Southwest, you might want to call the carriers if you've got a really early flight. A better chance for delays exists in the DFW airport areas, or DFW area airports. American Airlines, for instance, you want to call the carrier before you head out in the morning because these storms will still be there for much of tomorrow morning. On the northern end of this storm, we're talking snow to travel to. It starts out in Chicago and Indianapolis, ends up in Nashville and Cleveland and also Buffalo, so look out for delays there. Denver also seeing the possibility of snow. Let's look locally, though, and to do that, we have to go up into the Arctic and then through Asia and wrapping into the Bering Sea. It's Arctic air in that magenta or purple shaded area. It's on the move, and when it gets on the move, it sends ripples in the atmosphere our way. The first one will be a dip in the jet stream on Valentine's Day that will help to change our pattern completely. And also helping to change that pattern and coming our way is Madden-Julian oscillation. Well, we've got a La Nina winter like we've got right now. Very often this is the only thing that can bring us significant rain. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. It looks like it's headed our way. Easterly wind right along the equator. Storms develop over the Indian Ocean, a big cluster of them. And on a 1 to 3 month cycle, those start to move in the wrong direction against the wind. They actually propagate or die and reform a little bit farther to the east until they eventually start affecting the Americas, and our subtropical jet stream can tap into some of that. This is looking over the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. It looks like this pattern could be affecting us along with some of that cooler weather. So things are getting interesting for us. And around the rest of the world, it's also very interesting. You and I have been following Europe together for 2 weeks now. Let's take a look at some of the video. The Sea of Azov here, just off the coast of the Ukraine. The ships are stuck and they've had to rescue the crews as a result of the ice freezing over. That entire sea basically is frozen. Now we're going to go on a southern peninsula here of the Ukraine. Look at the snow. Record-breaking snow. Up to 4 feet of snow has fallen there. In Bulgaria, this is the Danube, and it's completely frozen over. Looks like not completely, but almost. They're having trouble getting the ships through there as well, making for trouble in transporting goods through the southern portion of Europe. We're going to go south of the equator now. This is in eastern portions of Australia. Here you can see St. George in Queensland. They're seeing flooding in their summer rainy season. Another stop for you. This will take you back north of the equator. I told you a lot going on in the world weather-wise. Just west of Tokyo, 13 feet of snow has fallen in this prefecture. And then in eastern China, they've got Arctic air that slipped over from the North Pole, and it's causing all kinds of problems for the zoo animals. They haven't lost any animals at this particular zoo yet, but they are certainly having to deal with the cold. Arctic air making it all the way down to Shanghai. That's very close to Shanghai. Keeping it local, 68 in Pierce and Tombstone tomorrow. Down in Nogales, 72, 75 in Sells and 3 Points. And here in the metro, 73 in the OV. Here's your 7-day first alert forecast. Mid-70s tomorrow, 80 on Saturday. Then the cooler weather starts to come in and it gets serious by the middle of next week. Only 50s for highs with a good shot at showers. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do on Valentine's Day, Chuck?
Snuggle with your schnookums.
Snuggle with your schnookums.
Yeah. This could be a bumper sticker.
Day.
I think we can make some money off that one. All right, thanks, Chuck.
Thanks, Chuck.